Hello, everyone. My name is Judith, and I own and operate Clean Club Calgary. I have put together a presentation for our customers, and this is basically the training that we provide to our team members who come and clean your homes and your properties. And also, I wanted to convert it into a little informational session, and then also to do it yourself a little bit, so you understand what's happening in your home, what we do, and then if we're not in your home, then you can continue doing what we're doing. So, with further ado, I'm just gonna get started. Um, Things change every day, so this is a little bit difficult for us. I monitor our industry association, the news, and everything every day to make sure that we're on top of things because right now everything is changing very rapidly. Training is not as readily available. I have taken some courses, online courses through my association, and they have been a great help and a great assistance. And then we also take some notes from the Alberta Health Services because they're really good to provide information. And then also, we are frontline workers right now, and our priority is to protect you and our employees. This is very important for us at this time. The purpose, as I had mentioned before, of this presentation is to provide you some information that we are using to train our staff on how to clean and disinfect your home and help you understand that you can do this at home yourself. Um, Now, I'm not going to go into great details as to what's COVID, because by now we have had a little bit of an information overload. But, you can be sick from 1 to 14 days before developing symptoms. This is why isolating is very important. The most common symptoms are fever, tiredness, dry cough, and then after that, some more serious issues. 80% of patients recover from this. So it is, that's a very key note to know. Um, this can also be very serious and fatal, especially older people, and then people who have other symptoms like asthma, heart disease, diabetes, or anything like that. So obviously, if they are experiencing difficulty breathing, you need to call 911. Um, how does it spread? So the evidence shows that it spreads person to person, and if you are in close contact. It is most commonly spread from through the air. So as we cough and sneeze, it can stay in the air, and then it can attach to us. It goes through into the host, so mouth, nose, eyes. So this is why we protect these areas. Also, shaking hands, close contact like hugging, touching other people, or touching a hard surface that has the virus on it. How to prevent it. So right now, social distancing is crucial. Avoiding any gatherings. We just passed Easter, so I am assuming that this is really hard for a lot of people. Avoiding crowded places, which is good now because everything is shut down, my understanding, until the end of June. Limiting contact with people that are higher risk, like older adults, or they are not in really good health, and keeping a distance. So distance is at least 2 meters from each other. This can be difficult at times, especially when you're grocery shopping. I find that really difficult, but I try to avoid, if people are in the aisle, I just go right around the aisle. One of the keynotes how you can prevent is washing your hands often and with soap 20 seconds at least at least. You can go more. And there's songs out there now. There's fun songs to listen to. You can count in your head as well. It just kind of depends. This is not a novelty for us because we've been doing this all along, because we are considered, in my mind, a health service. So we need to do this anyways. Hand sanitizing. So I just want to touch on this because a lot of people think that using a hand sanitizer is just as good as washing your hands. It's not. Your hands have to be clean. So if you have any kind of residue on it, oily residue especially, hand sanitizing will not work. So hand washing is always the first line of defense. And then hand sanitizing is good when you're out and about and you're doing grocery shopping. You should still wear gloves, but once you take the gloves off, then you need to sanitize your hands. So we always have hand sanitizers on hand, my team and I. So this is important as well. I just wanted to touch a little bit on this, how long the virus lives on surfaces. A lot of people are not aware of this and they're quite skittish. So it's about 3 hours in the air. It's about 3 days on hard surfaces, plastic and steel. It's about 24 hours on mail and packaging. This is important because we get a lot of packages now delivered. So just remember that maybe just leave it for about 24 hours if you're concerned about it. And few hours on clothing, so it's not as porous. So you can just, when you come home, throw it off and throw it into the laundry basket. Just a friendly reminders: wash your hands frequently, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth, and practice social distancing. And some things that people are forgetful, your devices, they carry a lot of bugs and everything. Your Fitbit, your iWatch, your jewelry. I would recommend not to wear jewelry throughout these times. Laundry basket, you just threw your clothes in there, so just make sure you kind of disinfect. What we do is we use gloves and masks right now. Gloves are great protection against viruses and germs, and then the mask not only protects us but the customers, you guys as well. So we wear all these. We also sometimes wear goggles. It's just depending what kind of environment we are in. So I just wanted to touch a little bit on what cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting is, just what the differences all are. So cleaning removes food and other types of soil from surfaces such as countertop or plate. So this is just, remember, like in the kitchen, you've got a little bit of crumbs. So this is cleaning, removing that dirt. You have toothpaste on your counter in the bathroom. This is what that means. Sanitizing, it's reducing the number of microorganisms that are living on the surfaces to a safe level. And disinfecting is actually killing them on the surface. So, and it's preventing them from spreading. So these are the major differences. So just remember, we go through all these steps when we're in your home or in your property. So know the difference. Cleaning removes the dust, the debris, the dirt from surface by scrubbing, washing, and rinsing. Sanitizing reduces the bacteria identified on the product's label on surfaces and in laundry. And disinfecting destroys or inactivates both the bacteria and the viruses identified on the product's label, like influenza and rhinovirus, or right now, COVID, on hard and non-porous surfaces. So clean, sanitize before you disinfect. Cleaning and sanitizing are crucial first steps. It removes the dirt, the organic matter, and most germs from surfaces, but we are not killing it with some harmful germs that may remain. So I just want to touch on this. This virus is protein based. So what that means, it's actually fat that is around it. So that's why lathering your hands with soap for 20 seconds, it's gonna kill it. So this soap will also kill this, but you just have to lather it and wash it. And we're gonna talk a little bit later about how you need to use these products. All surfaces must be thoroughly sanitized before disinfection. This is crucial to ensure that germs are not hidden from the disinfectant when applied. We'll do a professional clean to clean and sanitize, and then we disinfect. So these are the steps. I just wanted to go through some of the high touch areas. You probably all know these by now, but we actually do all of these for you guys. So we do the doorknobs, the light switches, armrests on chairs, banisters, the railings. So as you hold and you're walking up, we do that. Bathroom faucets and toilet handles, remote controls, kitchen faucets, fridge and oven door handles, microwave door handles and touchpad, alarm touchpad, chair tops and arms, because these are the areas that you touch quite frequently. Leave it wet, dwell time. So we wipe everything down and we leave it for about 5 minutes, because this is how the disinfectants work. So it takes about 5 minutes for us to kill the germs, bacteria, fungus, or virus. This varies by products. So what doesn't vary is how you leave it moist on the disinfectant, as we call it dwell time. So spray the surface directly and leave it wet. This is one method. And then the other method is spray your cloth until it is very wet, or rinse it properly, diluted mix of water and the product, and then wipe down the surface and do not dry it. So let it dwell time. So for example, in the situation of fridge and stove, where you want it to look really nice and shiny, we leave it wet the dwell time, and then we go back and damp wipe it again and then dry it so it's nice and shiny, because we all want it to have that shine, and it just takes us a bit longer to get there. And then when you use your cloth, just make sure that you fold it into 4 pieces, and then you keep turning it so you're not retouching the surface once you have wiped it with that area. So you can just always just fold it and use each side of the cloth. So I just wanted to touch on your remote controls, because you might be concerned now that we talked about it, that you need to leave it wet, and how does that work? So they're a little bit tricky. So we thoroughly wet our folded towels, and then we turn it upside down, and then we wipe the buttons on the bottom, and then we make sure that we place it upside down as well, so the fluid doesn't creep into the buttons. And then the idea is that the disinfectant is not getting into the buttons, and we place it upside down to let it dry, and then once it's dry, then you can use it again. And we usually place it on a paper towel. Some other recommendations, that these are recommendations, but this is what we do to make sure that we are all protected. So we use different cloths for dusting bathrooms, kitchen, and floors. We wash our cloths with laundry detergent at high temperature. This will definitely kill the virus. We wipe down our hard tools like vacuums, mop sticks, brushes between cleanings and the end of the day. We damp wipe everything and refrain from using dusters. So dusters will put some of these viruses back in the air. So we are not big fan of dusters. And we also supply new toilet brushes per household if the client doesn't have one. If you don't have one, then we will bring in one toilet brush that is yours. So we're not taking our toilet brushes from house to house. I just put this together. This is available on our social media. We're on Facebook and we are on Instagram if you like to follow us. And I'm not going to go through this in detail, but I have put together 2 of these, and there's a third one. So what to do when arriving home, what to do when leaving your home, and then there's a third one that I haven't put into the presentation, and it is what to follow, what steps to follow when you're living with someone who is actually having the virus, has the virus. So these are some really, really good little reminders, and some people don't even think of them. But right now we have to be diligent, and we have to make sure that we follow all the steps possible. And I just want to mention it here, just as a reminder, that disinfecting will never be perfect. But the goal is to reduce the risk, because a lot of people are really concerned right now. So I just want to put that out there. So this is what to do when leaving the house. So a lot of good reminders in here about your pets, about public transport, and what to do with your hair, what to wear. So if you want to take a closer look at these, maybe you can just pause the presentation online, and then you can just read it through, or you can go to our social media outlets. We kindly ask you to call our office or send us an email if you're sick. Our employees call us if they're sick, and we will not send sick people to your home. That's not the goal. We have buffers built in so we can meet all of our appointments. But right now it's the time where we definitely don't want to spread this. We don't want to be the cause of why this spreads. We actually want to stop the spread. So this is very crucial for us. I have put this out there, and I actually put together a blog that is coming out in the next couple of days. You can check it on our website under our blogs, but I just want to flip it a little bit and be on the positive side of this thing, and you know, have compassion for self and others. This is a time where things are very difficult. Everything came to a huge halt. A lot of people have lost their jobs, a lot of concern out there. How I'm gonna meet my bills, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. Just remember to be compassionate, not only for others, but yourself. It starts with you. If you can, offer help. We offer help to our clients. If they need something, we can bring it in while we're out and about. That's how we can help. And then we can help by just reducing the concern of the virus or bacteria in the home or in the office space. Visualize your life after this pandemic. Just daydream a little bit, and just remember that we have a saying in my country that every miracle lasts only 3 days. Now this is going to be a little bit longer than 3 days, but visualize what it's going to be like for you. I like to visualize that I will have job for my people. I like to visualize that all my customers are going to want cleaning, and we're going to be really busy, and then we can make up all the losses that we had. Incorporate fun every day. I like to spend a little bit of time with my husband, and we play cards. That's our thing, and we have lots of fun doing that. You know, drink wine or whatever your medicine is. It's hard times right now, so it's okay to indulge a little bit. I do like my wine, and that's, you know, sometimes some days are really hard, so I will have a glass of wine for sure. 1% fear. There's a lot of fear out there. Try not to indulge in it. You know, social media, news, and things like that will bring some harsh stuff. So try to limit those intakes. And just 99% love. Love for everybody, love for your family, your friends. You know, do Zoom, do anything that makes you feel better. And it's okay to do that right now. So I hope you guys take some of these into consideration and try to lighten the mood a little bit. I wanted to put this together. This is our team. Our core values are respect, trust, and teamwork. And we're certainly demonstrating this. There's a lot of trust for us out there right now, which is very good. We are essential workers. So we're trying to do the very best that we can, helping our clients to remain sane a little bit. So you guys probably all know me. Lori is our supervisor. She has been godsend. And then all of our team members, Blanca, Davina, Alyssa, Chantal, Teresita, Misha, and Karina, they are out there fighting the germs. So give them some love. They are really, really great people. And we have a really, really awesome team. You can also read a little bit more about us on our team page on our website, and we answer some fun questions so you get to know us a little bit better. And then lastly, if you need to talk to us, here's my email, judith@cleanclubcalgary.com. Our phone number, 403-973-CLUB, which stands for 2582. And then on the web on cleanclubcalgary.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this has cleared up some questions for you.